Doc, why don't we start with a little bit about SOAR and why you started this as a separate nonprofit
Yeah,
organization?
yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And thanks so much for having me. So SOAR is an independent nonprofit organization. SOAR stands for Special Opportunities, Abilities, and Relationship. And SOAR Special Needs, we are transforming lives of special people. And we answer the three main questions that every family with special needs has. The first question is, will my child ever be able to provide for themselves? Second question is, who's going to take care of my child once I'm gone? And then the third question is, who's going to take care of me as a parent, as a caregiver? And we answer at SOAR Special Needs, we answer all three of those questions with our current and future programming. SOAR is, this is at 2021 is actually our 10th year in existence. But we've just now, over about a year and a half now, have been an independent nonprofit organization. We initially started as a ministry inside of Grace Church, and we became an independent nonprofit because we got this huge goal and dream and vision that God's laid on our heart to do many different things, to reach this, to answer these questions and do many other things. And so because of that, we became an independent nonprofit where we can serve as many families as we can with disabilities in the greater Kansas City area, nationally and globally. We do that by offering many different services, from respite nights, because our families so desperately need community. They desperately need time off. As you may know, divorce rate for families is sky high. You know, it's estimated to be about 90%. So we created what we call sorely needed R&R, which are nights that they truly are sorely needed. It's going to be an evening or a daytime event where we'll give families either 2 to 3 hours off. We'll take care of their loved ones with special needs. We take all ages, all diagnoses, all severities. Currently, our age range is birth to 72 years of age. And then we'll just have a fun night. We have a one-on-one buddy for each individual. We have a sibling program as well, because we know the siblings don't have a normal life. And then that way the parents can just go out, relax, do whatever they want, whether it's go to dinner, go just take a nap, go to the store, whatever they need to do, they can do that. We also host a summer camp. Every summer, it's a 5-day, 8-hour-a-day summer camp for individuals with disabilities. And this year, we're calling it Soaring for Gold. It's going to have an Olympic theme because it's the same week as the opening games of the Olympics. And so we're going to focus on the abilities of individuals with disabilities, not their disability. We focus on the ability. And so we pull them out of their wheelchairs. We'll send them down these amazing water slides. We've built zip lines that they'll be able to go in. We have music, we have games, crafts, stories, just so many fun things that they'll get to be involved in with that. And then we offer parent support groups on a monthly basis. We do also a virtual respite for families who aren't comfortable going in person yet. So we offer that on a monthly basis. And then we also host the National Wonderfully Made Special Needs Conference every October. This year, we're going to do both an in-person and a virtual component where it's geared both for families with individuals with special needs and towards organizations and ministries that work with individuals with special needs. And we had this year over 65 speakers from all over the country speak at it, including several from your group here at Shepherd, and it was great. And then we had almost 300 attendees from all over the world with it. So this year we're looking to grow that and move that forward. And then where we want to go, we want to be able to create a building, offer 48-hour respite care, give parents an entire weekend off, something they never get to do. And then use our building during the week, create an adult job training center. And we're starting vocational classes right now where we can help find adults what they're passionate about, get them trained and employed. And then we want to work on housing and help get adults with disabilities into group assisted living and independent living and family living situations. And we'll do all that in the greater Kansas City area and then take it nationally. And then lastly, the last thing, we firmly believe every individual with disability and their family should be able to go to a place of faith of their choosing. And unfortunately, too many places of faith don't welcome individuals with disabilities. And so SOAR, we come along and we train churches and organizations how to welcome individuals with disabilities, and we train them on that. And so our goal is in the next 5 years to help 1,000 churches and organizations to start ministries. And to date, we've assisted over 380 throughout the United States, Canada, Brazil, and Jericho. So that's just a real quick snippet of who SOAR is, what we're doing, and where we're wanting to go. Many more things too, but we are passionate about helping families with disabilities be able to soar in their local and faith communities.
Well, I will tell you, my experience has been that this field is pretty much crisis management.
Absolutely.
You don't know what you don't know until you need to know it. And how in the world do we get the word out? And how are you getting the word out that you exist and that this service, this opportunity is available for these families?
Right. No, you hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, our biggest way of getting the word out, honestly, has been word of mouth. Just other families sharing with other families what we're doing, and that we do an amazing job. Every event we have, I have a full medical team, I have a full behavior team. I'm a parent myself, so I get it, I understand it. You know, my nickname's Doc. That's because I'm actually a pediatrician. I was a pediatric ER doc who kept getting sick for my patients and almost died and was forced out on long-term disability. So, you know, my wife's a pediatrician. She's at every event. So we always have at least 2 positions at every event, and we can handle anything that comes. But we try to get the word out through social media. We've got a website where we post everything, SOARSpecialNeeds.org. And again, it's SOAR for SOAR. And we just, anyone we talk to, we try to share our vision, our passion. We're passionate about transforming lives of special families. They have so much to offer, and especially during this time where we've all been locked up with COVID, our families with special needs, they've been hit exceptionally hard. And you hit on the head there, crisis. They've been in a period of crisis now for 12 plus months. And so they're desperate to find hope. And SOAR is coming along and saying, hey, we can be that lifeline for you. We get it. We know you need the help. Let us see how we can help you. Whether that's going to be in-person event or virtual. We know you may not feel comfortable yet for it, but we do that. We have a lot of great social media followers. And then we have an email. I do a weekly vlog, a video sharing what's going on with us. And then the last thing, every week, I also host a Talk with Doc webinar, national webinar, either geared towards families or geared towards ministry, just on topics that are important for them. Like last week, we talked on how a parent can be the best advocate for their child that their child requires. And that, I believe that's one of our important things we have to do. We have to help fill the toolbox of our parents and let them know, like you said, they don't know what they don't know. And so we want to help them. And then we have advocacy programs to let them know what's available. You know, i.e., if someone's looking to create a special needs trust, I get those calls all the time. Well, do you know anyone? I absolutely do. And I'm talking with a great firm here that I refer to frequently. So, you know, those are perfect examples there. But we just do our best to get the word out and ask our families to share with us, ask our volunteers to share. And we're constantly looking to welcome more people into our community.
Well, I'm glad you brought up those volunteers, because it must take a tremendous amount of volunteers just to host. I'm thinking about your summer camp, and I'm thinking about your respite evenings and the amount of care and attention that each individual must need. How do you get your volunteers, and do you need volunteers?
100% yes, we desperately need volunteers, and we're always looking for new volunteers. And we're in a tricky situation right now because we haven't been able to do in-person programming for 18 months by the time we launch our first one due to COVID. We're looking to relaunch in May. So because of that, a lot of our volunteers haven't had opportunity to actually serve with us. And unfortunately, Evie, it's that out of sight, out of mind. So, they kind of forget how much fun they had and how important this is. So we don't know who all's on our team still. So it does take a lot. Our summer camp is going to require at least 300 volunteers to man them. And I've got only one requirement for someone to be able to serve with us, whether it's on a respite night or if it's a camp. And my one requirement is a simple question. And Evie, it's this: can you be a friend? Can you be a friend? And if you can be a friend, we want you, because that's the only requirement we have. We can train you on how to do everything else. If you don't feel comfortable working with someone with special needs, we got many other opportunities to serve behind the scenes. We need someone helping serve food. We need someone walking the building, making sure if the building's safe, that kids don't run away. We need someone to play games. We need someone to do crafts. So many different areas that I've got a job for anyone and everyone. So yes, we would love that. We right now we're also looking at, we use social media to help recruit volunteers. We use some other wonderful volunteer sites like Volunteer Match and things like that. I love having families serve with us, where parents can serve right along with their kids. Why is that so important? Because we're teaching our children, we're teaching our youth the importance of welcoming and accepting individuals who don't look like us, and realizing they're just like us. They love to play, they love to have fun, just like our kids do. And if they can see beyond the disability and see the real person, think what this world and this country is going to be like in 10, 15, 20 years, when they don't allow disabilities to affect how they treat somebody. We treat them because they're a person first. And that's what this is all about. And so I love having that opportunity to train children, to train teens, that all individuals who have a disability, they're created on purpose and for a purpose. There's nothing wrong with us. I frequently say we're the ones with the disability, because we view life through these eyes, that we put people in all these different categories, and we say, oh, they can't do this, they can't do that. Oh, that's wrong. So many times it's the individual with disability. They accept everybody for who they are and just love them. That's what we all need to do. And that's what I want to train and help teach our volunteers. And so we'd love to have volunteers be a part of us. Again, you can go to soarspecialneeds.org to be a part of that, or you can just simply email us at info@soarspecialneeds.org. And we'd love to get you on our list and have you helping out, whether it be a couple hours a day, an entire week for camp. We take whatever you can give us.
And I think it's wonderful. I will tell you that I am familiar with some of the state programs that are run, our Centers for Independent Living. And I think there are also SOAR programs within state funding. And I know that you are separate, but I'm wondering, for our families, are both of benefit? Should they start one place or another? What do you think?
Do everything that you're able to do. You can never get enough support. And so realize our respite nights, our sorely needed nights, those are free. There's no cost to you. And I apologize, my camera's going in and out.
Well, that's because you're so excited.
There you go. Exactly. I'm just a little passionate, if you can't tell. But I'd say do everything. There's no reason why you shouldn't do everything. Take advantage of every resource that you have. Our respite nights or sorely needed nights are completely free. We don't charge the families a single dime. We pick up the entire tab for them. Our camp, we do have a cost there, but it's minimal compared to what the cost of the camp really is. And again, it's 8 hours a day for 5 days. You're paying for 40 hours basically of childcare plus meals plus a camp t-shirt. So it's an amazing deal. But I'd encourage every parent to tap into every resource you can. Besides, that gives you more opportunity to create community yourself. Learn what's all out there. Like I said, we offer also parent support groups. The third Thursday of every month in the evening from 8 to 9 p.m., we're doing it virtual. So if you got young kids or if you have kids, you can hopefully get them in bed, not worry about them interrupting, not having to find childcare. And then you can get on with parents from all over the country who are in the same boat as you are. And you can laugh with them, you can cry with them, you can share stories with them, you can ask questions about how do you do this? And you'll have someone else who understands it and can help you through that. And that's vital. So any parent that's out there listening or watching this, please take advantage of everything that you have. For us at SOAR, we don't turn anybody away. We will accept everybody. And that's huge. Not every organization can say that. And that's because we love our families, we love our individuals, and we know how vastly important it is that the individuals can create community and have something, and then that the families can also have a community. And so we hope to be able to offer that for them.
And I just think it's so wonderful just to hear your passion and to hear your commitment. I would say probably, and you can correct me, that what stands between you and your goals is funding.
100%. Yes.
And are you looking for all individual donations? Is that how you want to create your organization and not be bound to any kind of government organization?
No, we're open to all of it. Right now,
Okay.
we're all 100%, individual donors, but we're looking for corporate sponsors. We're looking for bigger sponsors, and we're in the process of creating a program where we will be able to take government dollars and government grants for that.
Your training programs?
Yeah, our training programs are and of the vocational programs, and then eventually that 48-hour respite program I'm talking about, that there's funding for that our families get. That's the waiver dollars that you get would apply for that. And so we are looking into that. We're just not at the point right now where we've been able to do that, but we're hoping to in the future with it. But we are constantly looking for people who believe in what we're doing, who want to help transform the lives of these amazing families. And you notice we always say families because we don't work just with the individuals with special needs.
Mm-hmm.
We serve the entire family. We also serve the siblings. They need help through this. So we truly take the entire family and serve them. But we are constantly looking for people who can come on board. We've got our summer camp. We're looking for sponsors to help with that. We're also looking for people who say, I can't go to the camp, but I'd love to help send a camper to camp. We have families who can't afford the camp. So you can help pay a scholarship to send a camper to camp. What better way to bless someone than to help a family realize, again, 90% of families with special needs are single parents. And just like any other family, COVID has really affected them with unemployment. Easily 30% of our single parents have lost their jobs during COVID. And so we've got these single parents, single moms who can't afford camp. You can make a difference by saying, hey, I'll pick up the camp for someone, or I'll pick up a half a camp. That can make a huge difference. Or sponsor our camps and get your company name on it and let everyone see what a difference you're doing. We're doing a virtual camp that goes literally throughout the world. And then we've got the Wonderfully Made conference where we're looking for vendors. We're looking for sponsors who can partner with us and really help make a difference with us. So we're constantly looking for ways and for people to partner with us who want to see the special needs community get the praise that they deserve, get the notification, the notoriety that they deserve, and most importantly, the help that they so desperately deserve. But we've made a huge shift. We've gone from being an organization for 8 years that never asked for a single dollar. We did everything completely free, and did it all through the church. And now we are having to raise money for everything we do. We don't have anything there, so we have to raise everything we do for every event that we do. So we've got a lot of needs, and we trust that people believe what we're doing and they'll get behind us.
And your needs are posted on your website, aren't they?
Yeah, we do have things on our website. We've got some really big needs right now. We want to become mobile, take these respite nights all over the city. We want to take our camp on the road, take that to other cities and even other states. And so to do that, we need a 24-foot trailer that's enclosed with all of our mobile units to carry our equipment, and a 3/4-ton pickup truck to tow that. And those were things that honestly just weren't ready to be in our budget. So we're looking for ways that people might be able to say, hey, we can help out with that, or we know someone who can help donate with that. And yeah, we've also got many things on Amazon where you might be able to donate some toys that help out with our things, and just all kinds of different things. And if you've got questions, again, contact us at info@soarspecialneeds.org, and we would love to talk with you and love to see how you can sponsor us and become a partner. We're looking for partners with it, and we'd love to be a partner.
Well, it's just so good to hear. In this COVID world, it appears that things are, I better knock on some wood here real quick. It appears that things are becoming under control a little bit more, and that the world is now going to be opening back up. What are you guys looking most forward to?
Oh, absolutely. We are so looking forward to doing in-person programming again. Me personally, I have so missed seeing our friends in person, and being able to serve our families and help them. And so that's what SOAR as an organization, myself personally, are looking forward to. We're going to be able to do our camp in person, and then and at the same time, everything we do though moving forward, we're going to do virtual, because we know many of our families may not be comfortable coming back in person yet. So we want to make sure we're meeting the needs of our families wherever they're at. And so we'll do that. But I'm super excited to be in person, to be able to get a hug from some of my friends who I see them on Zoom and they're like, Doc, I want to give you a hug. I'm like, I want one too. I'll give you my air high five. And when I see you, I'll get my hug. And then at camp, I promise you a dance. We always have our 30-minute dance time. And so I've already got my dance card filling up. I've got everyone making me promise I owe them a dance, and I'm happy to do that.
Oh, it's wonderful. Would you please tell everyone again the best way to reach SOAR and how to make a donation to SOAR?
Absolutely.
And where you are too.
Yeah, so our office is based in Lenexa, but we serve the greater Kansas City area. So our in-person programming will take anyone in the greater Kansas City area, but then virtually we'll take anyone literally in the world. We've even had someone from Romania jump in on one of our virtual events. So it's awesome to see that. But to donate to us, you can simply go to our website, which is SOAR, and again, SOAR, soarspecialneeds.org/donate. And you can give there. If you'd like to give towards a camp scholarship, we actually have a link on there that's camp scholarships. So you can do that and help a camper be able to go to camp. We just opened registration today with that. And so now's the perfect time for that. You can also go and find us on our Facebook page, SOAR Special Needs. You can give on our social needs page there on Facebook. And then you can find any of our social media to learn about us. You can email us as well at info@soarspecialneeds.org. But we would love to have you partner with us. And the thing I always say is there is no us without you. And we need you to help us transform the lives of special families.
Well, and the Assured Trust Company, that's exactly the kind of partnership that we treasure and value. And thank you so much for your time today. We really do appreciate it. We promised you less than 30 minutes, and I've almost consumed 30 minutes. I'm
We're
not going to
good.
keep you because I know how busy you are. I looked at your calendar, by the way.
No,
So
we're very good.
keep it up. We're here for you if you need us.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for having us. We love our partnership with you all, and you guys do fabulous work as well. So keep serving our amazing families that we have, and we look forward to continuing to be able to lock arms with you all and move forward as we serve these amazing families.
Thank you. Bye, Doc.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Evie.